What is up, man? Moving into position. Found a Scars one.
No more enemy. I celebrate.
Let's go for a walk.
Damn, boys, you're better than I expected. All right, don't shoot. I'm laying down my weapon. You can shoot me later if you want. But let's have a chat first. There are some things you should know. Great job, boys. I really enjoyed the performance. I wish I could have trained my Legion to be half as impressive. But those dummies couldn't even shoot the goddamn president. Honestly, I didn't really care. Idealists like him always die before their time's up anyway. If not me, it would have been some other asshole trying to carve out a piece of this place to make their own. Besides, I wanted to see if I could boost my boys' morale. They really hated that guy. I thought if they killed him, they might feel powerful enough to kill you. Nothing personal. As the Major, I'm expected to give those kind of orders. Well, I'm still like you, only less delusional. Especially since I came here. I became the Major when I decided to stop letting people yank me around on a string. You see, I first came here as just a merc with a contract. Your amiga, Corazon, hired me to destabilize the region and take some of those sweet diamond mines. I went right to work. My Legion may not be the best military force there is, but it did the job. And it spread like wildfire. My deal was with Corazon. It was all off the books. I seized the mines and she and I split the profits. That was the deal. And that bitch got greedy. Canceled my contract and demanded I hand the mines and the Legion over to her.
Different century, same colonizer bullshit.
I told her where she could stick that idea. And that's when she got stupid. Hired Biff Apscott and his band of buffoons to take me out. Yeah, I would have felt bad for him. Except I was laughing too hard. Then you AIM mercs showed up and my Legion proved to be no match for professionals. But you made the same mistake I made with Corazon. And now she's got the knife ready to plunge into your backs. Of course, I've still got the contract. The wording is purposefully vague, but along with some correspondence I kept, it'll sound pretty convincing in court. Here, this is where I keep all that stuff. You're welcome to it. I hope you nail that bitch.
Justice will be done.
I don't know what gave you that idea. He was always a poor excuse of a merc, and it was about time he and his bunch of merc clowns got a reality check.
But why? Reality is boring.
Go right ahead. I'm done with them. I tried my best to make an army out of them, but they're a bunch of losers. Go ahead and kill the rest if you want. I won't stop you. They don't deserve to live any more than that stupid bitch Corazon. Yeah, that much is true. I saw the reports of your militia doing a pretty decent job against my Legion boys. Reminded me of the good old days of training villagers how to protect themselves from tyrants. Damn. You lived long enough to be a hero, and then... You can't hire the Major of the Legion, boys. You don't have that kind of money. And I'm not for hire anymore. But I would come with you for free, just to see the face of that little bitch when she sees her worst nightmare coming true. But are you sure you want to be involved with a war criminal? Because let's not bullshit each other. That's what I am. What a day. No, what a year. I guess old Spike's last hurrah ain't over yet. Pretty sure I ain't leaving this country alive, but let's see how much ass I can kick before I take a dirt nap. Scallion here. Yeah?
On our way.
Let's get moving.
Thank you, soldiers. That was an amazing display of tactical skill and courage. Soldiers, I had faith the High Command was organizing a strike team to come find me and arrest the Major. Though I cannot help but notice that he is not handcuffed, and he is still armed.
You know why? It's because I'm so very pretty.
Please don't tell me that he was an undercover agent. Because after all that he has done, I would find that very hard to believe. Yes, this is not the first time I have been shot at. Back in those days, I had a gun in my hand, but it's like a memory from another life now. Nevertheless, an old soldier's reflexes never die. Of course. Don't they teach that in school? I was CEO of the Grand Chien Special Forces Brigade, rank of colonel. Me and my boys ended the Civil War when we refused to follow unlawful orders, and instead we fought to overthrow the bloody communist regime.
It is good to have conscience. But this heavy thing sometimes.
Then we laid down our weapons, and I answered in court for insubordination. Even served some time in prison.
I guess that's just your luck, huh?
Luckily, free elections were being held, and the new government pardoned me. I ran for president, and the rest is the modern history of Grand Chien. Mercenaries. But why? I overheard people talking in camp about Colonel Festro entering the valley with a lot of soldiers. I assumed he was coming to free me and restore order. Why would he need to hire people like you? And this cold-blooded killer here, is he a mercenary as well?
I really was a mercenary, Alphonse. I have some unfinished business. So I guess I'll be back in action for one last time. But don't hold it against these guys. None of this was part of anyone's plan. It's just a jagged alliance we had to form.
Emma hired you? But of course, the government is too divided. She had to be the one to organize the rescue mission. God knows what she must have gone through. I should have never let myself be captured like that.
Amen to that. You just stood there. I expected a little more fight from someone like you.
For sure is a traitor? That explains a lot. And it suggests much more. None of it good. The right wing wants to line their pockets by selling Grand Chien resources to the highest bidder, and the army will answer to whomever pays them the most. When I was abducted, both groups must have seen an opportunity to accomplish their goals.
Curse their sudden but inevitable betrayal.
This kind of thing makes my blood boil, man.
Well, it is clear what I have to do. If I don't act quickly, this country may descend into another bloody civil war. I must go back to the capital at once and try to prevent it. A tough lesson I learned from the Civil War is that those who are about to commit war crimes often try to blame others for doing the same. It's just how wartime propaganda works.
Well, this Fauché guy's about to get a war crime committed right on his damn head, and that's no propaganda.
No, I believe he was working for himself. He had his private army, and he was de facto ruler of the Ajani. I studied him, and I got to know him a little. If he had any plans to overthrow the government, he wouldn't side with anyone else to do it. But I see he is with you. Why don't you ask him yourself?
Seems like you got a good understanding of me, Alphonse. If I ever mean to overthrow you, you'll know it. You'll be facing me on the battlefield, and you'll be armed.
Thank you again for your help. I wish you luck getting out of this mess. Fauché is using you to legitimize his actions. I will uncover his plot as best as I can at the capital. But I must first rally my political allies and show the people I am still alive. You may be on your own here in the Ajani for a while.
Yeah. Both of us have our own mess to fix.
If you hadn't kidnapped me in the first place.
Some Brutus would have shot you right in your palace. Come on, Alphonse. What's done is done. Who knows? It may be for the best.
I find that very hard to believe. Farewell, soldiers. I wish you luck. For strength and courage, I know you already have in plentiful supply.
My father just called me. You really did it. He is alive and well. I cannot thank you enough. You not only helped a daughter, you saved a country. But I'm getting carried away. You got in trouble yourselves while helping me. I won't forget that. I'll see what I can do to help you in turn. I knew that I have trusted the right people. Thanks to you, my father is still alive. But moreover, you fought to save my beloved country. Thank you for showing me the meaning of courage, resilience, and valor.
This is our fairy tale, and we are the heroes of it! Heroium Slava!
Magnifique. But what shall I hunt now?
I can't wait to tell my father about all the problems I helped solve. Of course, he would just say that they were problems I created in the first place, so maybe I'll just tell him I went camping with friends.
This is it?
Okay, I take nap now.
Wake me up for a victory feast.
Our strength and valor has brought order back to my country. Now it is time to rebuild the right way.
I cannot wait to tell all the girls back home of my glorious achievements. Someone take a picture. Wait, let me comb my hair.
I am in possession of much fulfillment from this success, and I am thanking God I have retained all of my extremities.
No better taste than the taste of victory. Well, maybe a nice chili con carne has it beat, but not by much.
Well, I feel sweaty, exhausted, and completely satisfied. I guess that means we're all done. For now.
This mission was one hell of a thrill. Fighting side by side with you all has been one of the best experiences of my life. I hope we do it again soon.
Mother will be so happy when I tell her about the new friends I have made and all the people I have killed. She is always worried about that. Me not making friends, that is.
We did it, Ace! This mission was a real challenge, but we got through it. I think I even lost a few pounds. If you need me, I'll be kicking back with a beer.
That's how we do it. Ain't no bad dudes can stand up to us. Y'all are my homies. You need anything? Just holler. Peace out.
Glory is added to Dovic's name. Many commendations will be awarded to us all. But first, we must drink. A toast to you, my brave comrades.
Man, I'm so glad I'm sober. If I was high right now, I'd probably be saying something stupid about surviving a zombie apocalypse. On the other hand, I have to admit that combat is more fun when I think my gun fires rainbows.
Hey, we did it! I almost can't believe I'm here, standing next to you guys. I thought I'd be stuck in a medical tent the whole mission, not here at the final battle. I mean, I am supposed to be here, right?
Hot damn, did we kick some ass this mission! I got the post-victory tingles. Mama's gonna go into town and find somebody to fuck or fight.
I completed the mission. Stella's gonna be so proud of me. I mean, all of us. She might even make me dinner. Not for all of us, though. Stella doesn't like it when I bring friends over.
Well, I'll be damned. You actually did it. Not sure what that means for me, but I expect I'll soon find out.
Hello. Sorry for the lapse in communication, but I've been busy putting out fires. Your actions helped shape the changes that are happening in my country, and you certainly deserve a full report. Thanks to you, Father came back to the capital just in time to prevent the military coup. Without Colonel Foshu, the battalion commanders who intended to join him instead attempted to flee the country. My father made certain they did not. Pierre helped restore order to the Ajani region. My father enlisted him as a special military advisor, and he worked day and night to disband and in some cases destroy the last remnants of the Legion. He has proven himself to be a noble and compassionate person. I think he always was. He just fell in with the wrong crowd. I believe we helped him to change into a better man. As for the Major, he will never again be allowed within the borders of Grand Chien. I don't want him having any further influence on my my people. Grand Chien has suffered not just from the fighting, but also from the red rabies epidemic. Thanks to your efforts, it has been contained and the production of a vaccine has begun. Dr. Cronenberg was awarded a posthumous Grand Chien Medallion of Merit for her sacrifice. Her peers vowed to continue studying ways to combat the disease in her honor. One bright spot to emerge from the darkness of the Ajani hostilities is the marriage of Maman Lilian and Mr. Chimurenga. It has made many people very happy. The two of them are already organizing the next Pantagruel Carnival celebrations, and they plan to turn it into a world-class event. There will be drinks, dance, fireworks, and the honor guard of female red maki to keep the peace. I think you would like their uniforms. They are very eye-catching. But enough talking about our troubles. I heard that a very peculiar green diamond called Pride of the Ajani was auctioned for $55 million. The seller was someone named Biff Apscott, and he apparently spent all the money on a new boat, a luxury mansion for his mercenary agency, and a social network called Merkspace. I am livid. Do you know this person? That diamond is an important part of my people's history. It belongs in a Grand Chien museum. But my attention is being called elsewhere, my friend. Let me just say one last thing. I learned that Corazon Santiago faced trial and was exposed in court. Simply exposing her for embezzlement and sedition is not good enough. She deserves to rot in prison for her involvement in the war crimes she pinned on you. I can only imagine what a blow to your reputation that is for you. I'm sure that the truth will eventually be revealed. I'll do what I can to help. Until then, you have my best wishes. Au revoir.